Hey everyone, the numbers are in for Grand Panama and Panama City Beach for July 2022. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group over at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. It's been about 90 days since May 10th since I've done a video going through the specific Grand Panama market. So I wanted to do that for you today, show you what's happening in the overall market, overall condo market, and then Grand Panama specifically. It's very, very dramatic. Also, I put together, for those of you who like data and projections, put together a really easy to digest blog post. Took 18 economists, national economists, and put their projections together in one place so you can see what they think is going to happen with the housing market. It's pretty interesting to see where they think prices are headed. There's a pretty good consensus there when you go through it. Also, of course, this video is on YouTube. You guys are getting it via email. Please share it with anybody else you think might want some Grand Panama information. I don't have everybody's email in there. I don't want to just try to spam a whole building. But if you think someone may be interested in sharing or watching this, just share it with them. There's no, of course, pressure or obligation or anything. Just trying to share some of the market information to see what's happening, especially with everything that's happened here in the last 60-ish days or so. So remember, I'm a big fan of this chart. I've got it blown up so it's easy to see. The red line here represents the number of units for sale. And look at where we were in January. January, where we had 33 units for sale across the entire beach. Buyers in efficiency, 1, 2, 3, 4-bedroom units, only had 33 choices across the entire beach. By July, we had 208. Buyers have a ton more choice now than they did previously. There are a lot of units for sale. The three numbers I want you to focus on right now: 0.51 months of inventory, 3.52 months of inventory, and 8.67 months of inventory. In January, we were at 0.51 months of inventory. Scorching hot seller's market. 4 or 5 months of inventory is neutral market. Remember, half a month of inventory, theoretically, we're going to sell out all the units in a half a month is extremely hot. We've cooled down. By June, we're at 3.52 months of inventory. 7 times cooler. Still seller's market, though. Remember, anything under 4 or 5 is a bit of a seller's market. So the condo market still in June is still seller market territory. We're over twice as cool in July from June. 3.52 to 8.67. It's like stomping on the brakes. From January to July, we're 16 times cooler than we were. So it's a dramatic shift if you're following these numbers. One thing about the month of July, a couple things about the month of July. Generally, we're on summer break. We're doing a little less business. Even buyers that do want to buy a condo sometimes find it difficult to get to contract because they can't get in and see everything they want to see because so many things are rented. So it's not surprising that July is a little bit of a slower month anyway. The next 45, 60 days is going to tell us a lot about how this market is going to go moving forward. If we see a lot of listings come up for sale and not too many buyers, and we hover in buyer market territory for a couple more months, 8, 9, 10 months, 7 months, it's really going to put pressure on pricing. If not, if we absorb some of that and we come down a little bit, 4, 5, 6 months, we might be hovering in neutral market territory. And again, that's generally for the whole market. So let's look at Grand Panama specifically. Less data to analyze, but still, if you look from March to now, same idea. But still a very, very much more of a seller's market in Grand Panama than a lot of other buildings on the beach. I looked at, I've done 8 or 9 of these so far today, and I've looked at units that are at 7.5, 12 months of inventory, plenty of 3 and overs. So Grand Panama still is as hot as anything. You can be a little more ambitious with your pricing in this building, I think, if you're thinking about selling anytime soon. Again, since I haven't done this since May 10th, I'm going to go through it for you. This is all the activity since then. We had a 1-bedroom, 2-bath close in Tower 2 at 410. Another one closed at 420. There's one for sale for 435. Another one for sale for 449. Tower 2 asking 549 for a 2-bedroom, asking 559. We did have a sale over there in a 3-bedroom in the last almost 90 days for 575. We had an end units asking price 615. Over on the Gulf side, Tower 1 508. The asking price is 616. 1405 closed at 621.5. another closing at 625, another closing at 625. Another 625 is under contract. A 635 is under contract. A 639 is under contract. 639 is under contract. 640 on the market in a 3-bedroom. It's over in Tower 2. 3-bedroom in Tower 2 closed at 650 recently. On the Gulf side, we had a 3-bedroom close at 775. We have a new listing at 799 on the Gulf side. And one of the penthouses did close in Tower 2 at $899. This is all since May. I know I've gone through that pretty fast, but a couple takeaways. There are not a ton of units for sale in Grand Panama like there are in some other buildings. Again, 1.5 months of inventory is still seller market territory for now. If you're thinking of selling in Grand Panama, now is a really excellent time to step your foot on the gas a little bit. You can see the overall trend in the market, but you can see Grand Panama isn't reacting the same. So you have a little bit more of a stroke if you're a seller than you are in some other buildings. Keep in mind, again, the next 30, 45, 60 days are going to tell us a lot about how the market's going to move overall. 8.67 months of inventory for the entire market is very much buyer market territory. The longer we linger there, the more pressure there is on condos to come down in price. We're going to see if that's just a blip for the month of July or if that becomes a trend. So again, please share this with anyone you think might want information on Grand Panama. The YouTube channel has a lot of information on market analysis and tips and things like that. So also all the walkthroughs we're starting to do for specific tours show up on there as well. So take a look at all that. If you have any questions, again, I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group, 850-527-0221. Thanks for watching.